Everyone, and welcome to the City of Quincy Board of License Commissioners meeting. It's March 11th, 2025 at 4 p.m. And I will read into the record the open meeting law. Pursuant to the open meeting law, any person may make an audio or video recording of this public meeting or may transmit the meeting through any medium. Attendees are therefore advised that such recordings or transmissions are being made, whether perceived or unperceived, by those present and are deemed acknowledged and permissible. Sue, can you call a roll?
Yes. Detective Brown.
Present.
Commissioner Castley.
Present.
Director Conlon.
Present.
Deputy O'Connor.
Present.
Chair Crispo.
Present. Okay, we do have a full quorum, and we will get right to agenda item number 1, hearing regarding the request of the Interfaith Social Services for a special use permit for the annual Stop the Stigma 5K on Saturday, April 26th. The race begins at 9:30 a.m. with the start and finish line at 440 East Farnham Street at the Kennedy Center, Rick Doan. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you. Why don't you tell us about your race?
Well, this is our 51st annual 5K, and it is to raise awareness for mental illness and addiction. Really, that first and foremost is the main reason we do this. Secondly, it's a fundraiser. So the funds that are raised support our mental health counseling center here in Quincy. And the event, last year we drew about 800 participants. We're expecting a comparable number this year. It starts at the Kennedy Center, goes on a route around Squantum and ends back there. We have shuttle service from the DCR parking lot where people park there, and we shuttle them up to the Kennedy Center. And we've been doing that pattern for the last 7 or 8 years once we got to the point where we were very pleased that we had enough people participating that we needed to do it.
Wow, that's impressive, 51 years.
Yeah.
That's great, thank you. Anyone here have any questions, concerns about the Interfaith Social Services for the special use permit for annual Stop the Stigma 5K? Seeing none. Board members, any questions, concerns?
No, I know we spoke briefly, so you
Yeah.
already contacted Sergeant Fahey, and
Yeah.
so we can get you the help that you need. So
We are very grateful.
Absolutely.
You guys have been amazing year after year, and it's really a special event, and we're grateful for your participation.
that's great.
Okay, looking for a motion.
I'd like to make the motion to approve the request of Interfaith Social Service for a special use permit for the annual Stop the Stigma 5K on Saturday, April 26th. The race begins at 9:30 a.m. with the start and finish at 440 East Squantum Street, the Kennedy Center.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. You're all set.
Thank you.
Agenda item number 2, hearing regarding the request of the South Shore YMCA at 79 Coddington Street for a special use permit 1-day liquor license for the annual Taste of the South Shore event on Wednesday, May 7th at 6 p.m. Nick Ben Dixon. Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you guys doing?
Great, thank you. Why don't you tell us about your event?
Yeah, absolutely. So the Taste of South Shore is the South Shore YMCA signature fundraising event. This will actually be our second year hosting it in our facility after it was for 20 plus years held at Lombardo's. Again, it's just an evening of fun and food with just some creative tastings served by 25 of the area's top vendors. Any of the funds raised will go to a couple different areas, mostly our youth sports programs, our youth swimming programs, and then also some scholarships to send kids to camp this summer. Just some logistics, again, second year hosting it at our Y. The event itself is Wednesday, May 7th at 6 p.m. It is a ticketed 21 plus event. We will be closing the branch at 3 p.m. that day, just so no members are coming in at that point. We're anticipating about 500 participants. And then lastly, just because I know it was a question last year, I do have copies of our transportation and delivery permits for all the alcohol, as well as our caterer's license.
Great, thank you.
Yeah,
We have that here.
Cool.
Appreciate it.
Of course.
Anyone here have any questions, concerns about the South Shore YMCA for a special use 1-day liquor license for the annual Taste of the South Shore event? Seeing none, board members?
No.
Nope. Looking for a motion.
I'd like to make the motion to approve the request of the South Shore YMCA, 79 Coddington Street, for a special use permit 1-day liquor license for their annual Taste of the South Shore event on Wednesday, May 7th at 6 p.m.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. You're all set.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Okay, bye-bye. Agenda item number 3, hearing regarding the request of Kava Maze Grill LLC, doing business as Kava, for a common victular license for the premise located at 195 Newport Ave. Proposed manager Patrick Katir, Proposed hours of operation, 10:45 a.m. to 10 p.m., 7 days a week. Patrick? Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Why don't you tell us about Kava?
Yeah, so Cava is a fast casual Mediterranean restaurant. We serve bowls as well as pitas. It's create your own salad bowl or grain bowl, or create your own pita. Guests can come in. We have a choice of 3 different grains they can choose from, as well as 3 different greens. 6 different dips from hummus to tzatziki. We have our own special crazy feta dip. We have 6 different proteins they can choose from. Vegetarian options, falafel, roasted vegetables. We actually do spicy lamb meatballs and braised lamb as well. After they choose their protein, they have the ability to choose up to 13 different toppings, all unlimited. So anything from tomato and cucumber, tomato, onion, feta, olives. We have a corn topping as well. And then we have 8 different dressings you can choose from, all made in-house. We serve, freshly made juice as well. I've been with Cava now going on 8 years. Opened up our first one in Massachusetts, over near Fenway Park, and been going strong ever since. Definitely committed to entering the Quincy, the city of Quincy here. Very excited to do so, and look forward to the next step of this.
Great, thank you. Anyone here have any questions, concerns about Kava for a common victual license for the premise at 195 Newport Ave? Seeing none, board members? Yes.
Other than making me hungry, do you have any timeline of when the opening might be?
Right now, we don't have a set date. Construction has begun, and again, it was a sight on scene, so things may change, but we're definitely looking to open this year for sure.
Okay. Prior to opening, just make sure to check with our office for an inspection.
Yes, of course, definitely, thank you.
And that's a pretty important address there for the old La Paloma.
Yes.
And I know Kava has a great rapport, and we look forward to having you in our city as well. And wish you the best of luck. Looking for a motion.
I'd like to make the motion to approve the request of Kava Meze Grill LLC, doing business as Kava, for a common victual license for the premise located at 195 Newport Ave. Proposed manager, Patrick Cartier. Proposed hours of operation, 10:45 to 10 p.m., 7 days.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
You're all set.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Agenda item number 4, hearing regarding the request of Perth Hospitality LLC, 20 Reservoir Road, for a change of their doing business as named from the Fours at Furnace Brook to the Loft at Furnace Brook. Tim Colton. Hi, Tim.
Hi, how are you?
Good, and yourself?
Good.
Why don't you tell us about what's going on at,
Sure. So when we first took over at Furnace Brook 3 years ago, we just kind of kept the name that we have down the street here for the Fours. But opening the new location, we wanted to do something that was a little more consistent with the space in the area. So we wanted to change the name to the Loft. First, because it's got a golf reference, like the loft of a golf club or a golf wedge. So we thought that was a nice reference to the course. But then also just the location of the space. It's obviously up high. The view, especially with some of the work they've done up there, is spectacular out into the water. So we thought changing the name to the Loft would be a nice way to kind of feature both sides of it. So that's what we were going for.
excellent, thank
Yeah.
you. Anyone here have any questions, concerns regarding Perth Hospitality for a change of doing business, the name from the Fours Furnace Brook to the Loft at Furnace Brook? Seeing none, board members, any questions?
I just say that I
concerns?
was up there, happened to be up there today, and we got
nice.
quite a kitchen there.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, the space is awesome. So we're shooting for a few weeks. We've got a lot to come together, but it's really kind of the last few weeks, like any opening of a restaurant, the last few weeks really comes together fast. So yeah, we're shooting for April 1st, basically at the latest if we can.
Good luck, looks
Yeah, we're
good.
excited. Thank you.
April 1st. Okay. Looking for a motion.
I'd like to make the motion to approve the request of Perth Hospitality LLC, 20 Reservoir Road, for a change in their doing business as name from the Fours at Furnace Brook to the Loft at Furnace Brook.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
All set.
All right, thank you very much. See you tomorrow.
Thank you. Agenda item number 5, hearing regarding the request of the President Clambox LLC doing business as the Clambox at 789 Quincy Shore Drive for a pledge of their wine and malt beverage restaurant license to Mountain One Bank, Attorney Rob Fleming. I don't see Attorney Fleming here today. However, we do have the application here on
So this
The
is a
pledge.
refinancing, no change, just pledging the license as part of a refinancing that they're doing with Mountain Bank.
Okay,
We do have everything here.
yep, it's all been signed off, and if everyone here is okay with it, if there's no questions, concerns regarding the Clambox for a pledge of their license, then we'll go ahead and make a vote. Second? Looking for a second.
Second. You want me to make the motion?
Yeah, thank you. That was
Like to
great.
I'd like to make the motion to approve the request. The President Clambox LLC, doing business as a Clambox, 789 Quincy Shore Drive, for a pledge of their wines and malt beverage restaurant license to Mountain One Bank.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. And looking for a motion to accept the minutes from the February 25th hearing and waive the reading.
Motion.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Our next hearing will be on March 25th, and looking for a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Thank you.
Second.